the bedtime story.
The Queen is going out tonight, but everything's going to be all right, because when the Queen goes away, a babysitter comes to stay.
We're coming to get you, Mr. Cuddles. I'll be back later when you're all in bed. The Great Waldorfini will be here in a moment to look after you while I'm gone.
I hope he tells us one of his bedtime stories. They're always so amazing.
And I hope it makes us all cozy and comfy and sleepy.
Great Waldorfini!
Hello, everyone. Were you just playing Froggy Sees a Statue?
Yes, we were. But we all moved, so Mr. Cuddles won.
Behave yourselves and look after the castle while I'm away.
Of course we will, Mom. Bye!
By the King's crown, that's it!
I'm Mike the Knight, and my mission is to make sure everything in the castle is ready for bedtime. A lamp? Well, maybe it'll be useful when I check if everything's ready for bedtime. Guess what? The Great Waldorfini is going to tell us one of his bedtime stories.
Yes, the prince who couldn't sleep.
That sounds like a really bedtimey story.
That's why I'll be telling it just before bedtime. Who wants to hear it?
I won't need to, thank you, Great Waldorfini. With Mom away, I'll be doing all the last thing at night checks. Otherwise, the castle won't be ready for bedtime. But don't you want to hear the bedtime story, Mike? Brave knights like me don't really need bedtime stories. Not when they're on a mission. Everything's ready for bed here.
Well, good luck, Mike. But if you change your mind, I'll be telling Evie that bedtime story later.
We'll come and listen to it, too.
Yes, don't start without us.
It's not quite bedtime yet, Evie. Maybe you can help me get the story ready. I'm going to tell it all around the castle with a little bit of magic.
Yes, please, Great Waldorfini.
Is this what the Queen does every night?
I'm not exactly sure, Squirt. I'm always fast asleep by then.
But what is a last thing at night check, Mike?
It's a check to make sure everything in the castle's ready for bedtime. See? Everything's ready here, just as it should be. Completely normal.
Normal.
Mm-hmm. Normal.
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 So, Evie, there's a part in the story where the wise wizard gives the prince a special feast of magic tarts to fill his tummy and make him sleepy.
They're already making me sleepy, and I'm not even eating one.
Good. Well, this room is ready for the story. Let's carry on.
Everything ready for bedtime here.
Normal.
Normal.
I don't think this is normal.
Evie's magic. This is why we need to do these checks. This room isn't ready for bedtime. Ha! Huh?
Oh no! How are we going to make this room ready for bedtime?
I don't know.
I think I have an idea, Mike.
Well done, Sparky. This room's ready for bedtime.
Oh, I think I'm ready for bedtime, too.
All those flying tarts made me jumpy. I need a nice, calming bedtime story after that.
Good idea. Maybe we should go and listen to the Great Waldorfini, Mike.
Oh, and Knight doesn't need a bedtime story, and we still need to finish the last thing at night checks. Come on.
I hope we don't see any more flying tarts.
Oh, me too. I'm too full.
So, in the part of the story I'll tell here, Evie, the wizard tries to help the prince sleep with a magical lullaby.
Ooh, that really is a very sleepy lullaby.
It's almost bedtime. Let's set up the last room.
Normal.
Normal. Completely normal here. Not more magic. This room isn't ready for bedtime. Huh?
How are we going to make this room ready for bedtime, Mike?
I don't know, Sparky. Hey, maybe.
Good idea, Mike.
I think this room's ready for bedtime now.
But I'm not. After all those horrible sounds, I want to hear a nice bedtime story before I go to sleep.
Yes, so do I. I'm all jumpy now, too. Wouldn't you like one as well, Mike?
No. Brave Knights don't need bedtime stories. Not when they're in the middle of a mission. Come on, there aren't many rooms left to check.
So, in this part of the story, Evie, we'll see whether the prince is rocked to sleep by a lovely, gentle dance.
Ooh, yes. This dance is making me so sleepy.
Then we better find Sparky and Squirt and start the story before you fall completely asleep.
There, the last room and the last thing at night checks. Ah! No magic again! Let me go!
I don't think this room is ready for bedtime.
Help, Mike! Stop them!
I'm sorry, Squirt. I don't know how. Ah! I didn't think a night like me needed a bedtime story. But after all that, I think I do.
Me too!
And me.
Come on, let's go and find the Great Waldorfini. Are we still in time for your bedtime story, Great Waldorfini? I really do need one after all.
Wonderful, Mike. And we know it works. Helping me set it up has made Evie really sleepy.
Set it up?
Yes, we've put all kinds of magical things around the castle to bring the story to life. Food and music and dancing. You mean like floating jam tarts and musical instruments and dancing armor?
Yes. How did you know?
Oh, because I stocked them all to make the castle ready for bedtime. I've ruined everything.
I don't think I'll be able to go to bed without a bedtime story.
Nor me.
It's time to be a knight and do it right. I'll tell a bedtime story of my own. The story of the knight who couldn't sleep.
Oh.
Once there was a knight who couldn't sleep, so he decided to do all the things that made him sleepy. He had some yummy warm milk and put on his favorite pajamas and read a very cozy bedtime story.
Bedtime stories can help you sleep, like lullabies or counting sheep. Even Mike, he sometimes needs a bedtime story after nightly deeds.
Is everything ready for bed?
Oh, yes, Queen Martha. Mike's bedtime story has made sure of that.
Well done, Mike.
Everything normal and ready for bed. Mission accomplished.
Be a knight, do it right. Be a hero too. Never rest on a quest. Do the best that you can do. There'll be trouble, double trouble.